Hey guys, so with the release of 7.5 for this mod, I realized that of course I had been slacking a little bit and hadn't made a review for a while about this game, which I still play. And the latest massive battle that I've had was actually a historical battle, and it was the Battle of Friedland. Now, historically, Friedland is a French victory. Here it turned out a little bit different, but I still want to show it. It's not the best moment in my life, but I still want to show it. And we had, like I said, a 3 versus 3. Right now you see it from the French side because you can't see any Russians yet. I was on my side. You had me, of course. You had Baazinga, and you had Anton. And on the Russian side, which is if you can see my mouse up here, on the Russian side, we had down here we had Panther in the middle, I believe, or the right. I can't quite remember. I think it was in the middle. We had Gas, and all the way here on the right, we had Harrybo. So. I'm just gonna start the battle now here. And by the way, I was leading Napoleon's army. I was on this side. Baazinga was in the middle, and Anton was all the way on the right, going through the forest. So let's start this. Now, as you guys know, in this game, it's a game that takes a bit of while to get going. Because a lot of maneuvering in the beginning, so it's not a quick battle. But basically what happened here is we start with I think it's maybe is there a regiment? It's probably a regiment. No, it's more. I don't know, division, I guess. Of units up here. It's already in the front, and at some point they're gonna start taking. I'm back. No idea what just happened. Game game just crashed. I'm back. So where were we? Yes, these units up here are gonna take fire. The game in beginning is a little bit slow, and but that's how these games always go. A lot of maneuvering in the beginning. Suddenly it begins, and then it's very intense actually. As you can see here, I think it's. Unfortunately, I can't see who plays what. I can do it in multiplayer, but in replay I can't quite see who was what. But I do believe this is Baazinga already moving units up. Or actually, you know what? I think it was Anton, because I see them moving towards the forest. I do believe that I'm just keeping my unit here in the beginning, and I'm just letting them take fire. Basically, they can take fire. I mean. Artillery is nasty, but it's not nasty to the point that a one-line infantry unit can't take a little bit of fire and then run away. Of course they can. Yeah, you can hear that they're already taking fire. Look here, I'm running up my cavalry already. As you can see, I have quite a lot of cavalry, which is going to be very important later. As I run into Harrybo at some point, that we're gonna fight to keep this terrain here open. Sorry, to conquer this area up here. Already we have. I'm scrolling all the way because as you can see, it's a massive battle, massive map actually. Already here you can see Panther is putting one unit inside the forest to stop the advance. One unit, guys. It's not gonna help. Let me just spoil it already there. It's not gonna help. This whole forest is actually being taken quite easily by us. Not that it will help in the long run, but it is. It's really. Honestly, fighting inside a forest in this game. It's fantastic if you're defending. If you're not defending and you're attacking, it's a nightmare. So if you have a chance and you want to defend the forest, really do it. I mean, unless you get yourself into a situation where you're stuck in this corner and the battle is happening over here, okay, well, don't camp in the forest. But if you can force the guys to attack the forest, and you have it, just do it. Really, really do it. It makes a huge difference. And obviously, as an attacker, if you can avoid attacking the forest, you should avoid it. It makes sense. Like I said, my guys are moving into position. I think Baazinga was still getting his men sorted out here in the back. I think so, yeah. Being Napoleon, I'm always, of course, straight up, going for it. Hear the music? No, I thought I heard music. I sworn I heard music. Oh, look at here. Now we can see that the city is full of soldiers. It's full of Russians. And the battle is gonna happen right over here. Let me do my classic and clip to the battle. See you guys in a few minutes into the battle. Like I said in the beginning, just load some maneuvering, but just from a high level point of view. Before I clip away, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna try and take this area up here. Baazinga is pushing up the middle. Anton is taking the forest. Okay, that's the intent. Okay, guys, we're back. So like I said, right now I've moved my units up here. I'm having a bit of a fight with Harry to take this area up here. Now the fight is mostly cavalry, where we're circling around each other. He's gonna win the first, I think, 1 or 2 cavalry engagements, and eventually I get the overhand. But I think I am losing 1 or 2 units doing that. Now down here, Anton has been, I kid you not, fighting Panther down here for at least 10 minutes. It's only 1 unit. If I had seen it earlier, I might have I've told him to move in and give them the bayonet, because honestly, it's 28 units fighting more than 100 units. And the reason for they don't kill them, it's simply because they're fighting in a forest. And in a forest, you're really better off just giving them the bayonet if you can. Especially if it's skirmishes. Okay, here we go. Here's this fight here. I do believe I lose this engagement right here. Okay, no, I am winning this one. Yeah, I am winning this one. Yeah. It's the first cavalry skirmish we have up here. And it's a French victory. Now, it won't last. But at least I'm pushing him back a little bit for now. How's it going down here? Still going strong. Fight is still going on. That's funny. Zooming up to the north again. Another cavalry unit here is trying to delay my advance into this flank. So it's a great tactic. Nothing wrong with the tactic at all. Now this unit's here. And oh, my French is not very good, but I'm gonna say Chasseur Seval is moving up here. I found out later that they're actually light cavalry, and I should probably have known that from the chasseur, but they have a fight with this Tartarian, this Tatar cavalry, and look at that, it's a lancer one, and they're just gonna smack into this cavalry and destroy them. They won't win that. In fact, I lose 2 more units fighting that 1 Tatar unit. Look at that. They're exhausted. Fighting a French cavalry unit with an exhausted unit is you're bound to lose. Look at that. I think I maybe forgot to pay attention, or I just didn't. Ah, look, it's too late. I saw it too late. They ran straight into my unit. They're already wavering. Yeah, they're gone. No chance. The artillery duel is just going on strongly here. But the artillery duel is up here. Hoping we can break a flank down here. And I think, in fact, did he push them back yet? Yeah. Oh, look at that. He went for the bayonet charge. And lo and behold, the Russians have broken. Good job. So that was that one unit in this forest. And now this forest is Anton's. Okay, look at that. I'm outnumbered here. I have this one unit here that rallied, that I routed, fighting this unit here, and I think I can win, but I can't. I'm being routed a little bit up here with my cav. Which is a shame. I'm still sending up infantry units. Baazinga here is sending up his infantry units. Anton took the forest. Next job is this area, which we're gonna get for free, by the way, but that's a different story. I'll explain to you later. Alright, I'm already moving forward. I'm saying keep them on their heels as much as we can. Keep them maneuvering. Just keep on keep on making them react to your movements. Don't make them become complacent. This look at that. I wish I could rewind. This is a general that died. It's Gas's general. For some reason, his general is up here. Let me just go up to it and let me zoom down. He's all the way over there is an artillery unit. A stray cannonball flew all the way from here, all the way in here, and took off the head of the army of Gas's army, and of the general of Gas's army. And I have no idea how that happened. It happened. It's hilarious. I don't think that's ever gonna happen again. But yeah, he died. And yeah, we had a laugh about it afterwards. I still don't know what happened. It was my cannonball, I think, and it just smacked into. Yeah, I don't know. Lucky shot, I guess. That can happen. All right. So this farmhouse is mine. It's good as anyway. It means we now have the flank of what I found out later. The combined forces of Gas and Harry. Yeah, that was just unlucky. We should have timed it a lot better. We didn't. Looks like Anton sent... I missed that, sorry. Anton sent one cavalry unit to... two cavalry units to attack a square unit. Which I can guarantee you doesn't work in this mod. In any shape of... Well, if you're a heavy cavalry, you could probably get away with it. You really can. You can't break a square. But it's gonna cost you. So you have to think if it's... if it's worth it. Light cavalry, never ever gonna do it. This unit now is getting attacked in the flank. I think it's gonna rout. Look how many they lost. They're not routing. Very good. Look how smart Anton is. He sent this unit around here to flank this unit. Very good. Nice. Very nice, Anton. Up here, another cavalry engagement. We're still circling around each other, as you can see. We're now having an engagement with these dragoons attacking these Tatars. And then we have these chasseurs and Cheval attacking on the other side. And then we have some hussars. Now these guys, they broke immediately upon impact. And Baazinga was already thinking, yeah, you know what? That's a bad idea, which was very smart of him. Though it giving us issues. Now I have a lot more cavalry here, so I'm thinking, you know what? I'm tired of losing this front up here. I'm committing all my cavalry to get rid of Harry behind me. This fight is still going strong. So he's now moving his units forward, which is great. And like I said, this fight up here is not gonna be so much because Panther is gonna give it to us for free. He's retreating away without fighting for it. He fought a little bit here. He lost some units, and I think this scared Panther a little bit, which is fine. Makes it easier for us. We thought it didn't, but in theory it would have made it easier for us. I'm still committing my units. I'm gonna attack this area up here and hopefully turn the flank of Friedland. Now look at this amount of cannons. Look how many cannons. You know, here, 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 another one here, more here, and even more here. Is it hard to attack such a defensive line? Yes. Yes, it is. Fortunately, the unit here in the back is not being committed, which means we lose this engagement again. I'm gonna lose this unit as well. Like I said, unfortunately, this unit here didn't move at all till very late, I think. Just checking it out, thinking, ah, it looks great down there. Oh, see, now they're being engaged. And now we are finally winning this cavalry engagement. And yeah. What I mean is that we own this side for now. We're gonna lose it later again. And yeah, there you go. Look at that. One more unit. One more unit have to be routed, and then this cavalry engagement is over. And I do have to commend Harry for keeping it on for so long. Well done, Harry. Good job.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
Down here, still fighting. Ah, here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look who's running away. He's moving out of the forest. They're saying, yeah, we're gonna have none of that. So they're totally, he's abandoning this whole front right here. In the end, it didn't make a difference. Cannon fire, fighting each other, we're advancing. Ah, look at that, I forgot, I can press space and you can see my movement. There is one fatal error that happens, one thing that turns the whole battle, and I will, as soon as I see it, I will let you know what exactly went wrong and why it was such a bad mistake. The mistake is not per se moving up to attack these guys. That's not really the mistake. It's a different mistake. I'll show you. guys are just being pounded. You saw that? Absolutely pounded. At some point, excuse me, at some point Anton had to go. I can't remember why, but he had to go. And so the AI took over the units. And we all know what happens when the AI takes over the units. And if you look at how the AI behaves right now, I think that's... No, they're moving too accurately. Some point they're just gonna rush. That's when the Anton had to leave. Did make a difference for the outcome, by the way. So it was, I think, a little bit further towards the end when it was already as good as done. So what's happening now is I'm waiting for Baazinga to get his units into Adine. It's taking a little bit longer than maybe what I would have liked, and it's costing a little bit our initiative. But eventually they are in line, and they'll be moving forward. And we're now going to attack. See, Baazinga is forming a double column. He really wants to push in the center. I'm hoping that this flank here is going to be protected. As you can see, Baazinga is pushing his units up here. You saw the error? And now he pushed them back. He was going to push them up here, but they weren't going to do it anymore. There we are. There they are. Look, here they are. These guys. Having a minor cavalry standoff up here. I think it's for gases units, I seem to remember. I'm now preparing to attack. It's important in this game, I found out. It's crazy important in this game that we attack at the same time. At the same time. Now, why do we have to do it at the same time? Is it just because Thorin likes to time everything? No, of course not. We have to engage at the same time, because if we don't, one line can be used to reinforce a different line, giving troubles. And creating a area of superior numbers that you otherwise wouldn't have, just because you allow your enemy to move around, right? So if, let's say, this line is engaged, this line is engaged, this line is engaged, all at the same time, he can't pull his units out there and reinforce up here, unless he has reserves, which he sometimes has. Okay, I think the mistake is not there yet. You will see it soon. I'm moving my artillery up to help the push.
Our men are running, sir.
I don't know who they were. Oh, up here. Sorry. Yeah, up here. We're fighting up here as well. Cavalry or right here. You can see this whole area was given away. Gas is wisely pulling back. He's realizing he's outnumbered. He's pulling back to our smaller bottleneck. See this area here? Supposed to be protected by Baazinga, because I didn't have enough units. So he's moving his units up here to protect his flank. You see this whole flank here is open. It's a huge gap. It's dangerous actually. You will see in a very soon moment why it's dangerous. The fight is going strong. I am pushing units back here when they're firing the second round. Oh, he's already retreating back, saying no, it's not gonna happen. Let's pull back. Units here are now routing. Very good. I'm attacking head on with some units to try and rout these artillery pieces here. Harry is reacting by counter-attacking me. It's a desperate attempt to get rid of canister fire. Managed to rout, I believe, both of them. Yeah, I rout both of them. There's only one artillery unit left here. And by the way, these are all my units I'm fighting here. It's also a fight going on here, but it's not as aggressive. I think Baazinga is gonna just realign his units a bit and then move up. At least that's the intention. Yeah, here we go. Look at that. You must engage your units at all time if you're attacking. Like I said, do not give them a moment of rest. Now, here's the problem. Look at the problem here. See this huge gap here opened? These units here. Yeah. Here is a huge gap in my line. Up here I'm protecting it by cavalry. They're not going behind me. Here there's a gap. That gap is gonna be exploited very, very soon by gas who sees the see that? The units are not reacting to it. I'm now 100% aware that I've lost the battle. At this moment in time, gents, I knew I had lost. This gap right here is a failure. It's not being blocked. It's not being blocked at all. I'm trying to react by throwing my guys into a square. I remember I was shouting a bit at Baazinga, who was sending his units forward, who's only seeing it now when it's too late. And it's okay, because he was fighting over here. There's so much stuff going on at the same time. Well, he wasn't fighting quite here yet, but he was going to fight up here. He's going to send his units up there to continue the attack. Right now, I'm the only one who has the line engaged. And yeah, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 cavalry units have come through. And I can tell you right here, from this on, the battle is lost, at least on my side. There's no more... there's nothing I can do. Cavalry is behind, destroying my artillery units, and routing me. It's unfortunate. It's my own fault. I should have pushed my line further to the right, and up, and just have this whole flank in control. It's just a stupid mistake from me, and I should have seen that, and I didn't. So now it's over for me. This whole cavalry line is now routed. Now they're still fighting. I mean, look at it. We are winning. I mean, the guys are killing everybody, but because they're now routed, it's the end. There's a quick attempt by Harry up here to rout my cavalry units up here, and they win. but they won't get. They aren't fast enough to get down here and save my my lines. Look at that. One by one, they're gonna rout. I'm trying to square this. I always find squaring a sign of desperation. And as you can see here, I'm squaring my units, trying everything I can to try and fight off the Russian cavalry. But like I said, if it was this was a mime, I would have said, and this was the moment that Thorin knew he had fucked up. Right there. Thank you. The entire unit is dead, he says. Still have a massive army up here, they're not moving. Oh, that was the moment that Anton had to go, I believe. Yeah. Now they're engaged here, also. Incredibly tough fight. These guys are holding on, but it's no. And to be honest, there's a lot of stuff you need to keep an eye on in this game, and that's the thing. So. If we do play historical battles, I think I found out that it's best just to try and focus your units, and then only focus on your section. So you get a division, you're a division commander, this is your section, this is what you keep an eye on. And it should be I mean, that's the same with everything, right? But that should make it a bit easier for you to manage, so you don't have to jump around on the map. Having Baazinga having two divisions up here at the same time, him attacking here. It's really stupid of me. It's just, yeah, it's just really stupid. It happens. I'm still attacking. I'm not giving up quite yet. Now they're attacking up here. I don't think I get a square quick enough. No, I don't. I don't remember what's going on up here. I seem to remember that Panther was defending this little sea right here, and keeping his cavalry back here just in case of you know, me trying crossing over. I think.
Our men are running, sir.
Oh, look at that! He got his artillery stuck in the water. Oh, look, they're not stuck. But trying to get your horse artillery to walk through water is gonna make you wait a long time. Let's go back to this is gonna soon be the main battle. In fact, this is now the secondary battle, because all it is right now for me is routing. It's just you know, to route my units basically. Yeah. One last cavalry skirmish right here in the middle. They're all being routed. All my French cavalry. Desperately trying to hold back the Russians and their cavalry. Yeah, not working. Poor Frenchman right here, trying to hold off They're not gonna win. Oh, guys, he just said, I refuse to re-download Napoleon. So he's gonna get a surprise very soon when I release this video. I guess you guys saw that. That's funny. Yeah. This is it. That's all my units gone from the game. There's only these guys left. They are aware that they're in trouble. I think they went to square. I don't remember why exactly. I don't remember. But the desperation of the units actually makes it so that Baazinga, I believe, manages to push to the very edge of the city before being pushed back. As you can see, lots of smoke, lots of gunfire, but and many lives lost, right? But in the end, not successful.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
Just gonna watch them shoot. Come on. Yeah. Somebody's doing a crazy cavalry charge. Yeah, up here, there's nothing left. My whole division is gone. Those that are trying to attack here is not mine. It's some leftovers, I think, from Baazinga. Some minor units. They've taken a few casualties, not so many. I don't know where they came from, but they're not gonna make a difference. So here we are. Baazinga is making another push for it. Gas is desperately trying to hold the town. Oh, he's not making a push for it, he's pushing back. Okay. I still believed we were able to win, to be honest. I mean, I had damaged them quite a lot on this side. I do remember that. But they eventually managed to consolidate in the center. And I seem to remember they got the cavalry around, all the way around as well. It was just not gonna happen anymore. Yeah, and now Anton had to leave. Look at that. I believe the AI is completely going amok. Yeah. Yeah, the AI is now going for it. But, you know, when Anton left, it was over anyway, and it was just a matter of a last desperate attack. So I'm gonna make us watch that, and then if I get the end screen, I can't remember if I can in the replay, but if I can, I'll show you the end screen. So you can see who had the most casualties. So let's just see. So we are waiting for the units to align again. You see the power bar, which doesn't really say so much. It's just a mathematical calculation. The AI looks like the computer thinks it's a fantastic idea to try and attack over the river, I think. It's a bit of a standoff right now. So I remember what, so basically I died and I told them I have no units anymore, so you gotta have to coordinate between yourselves, Anton and Baazinga. And I think that's what they're doing right now. They're just thinking, what are we gonna do now? I mean, what are our options? So that's what they're doing right now. Taking a while, as you can see. Panther is pulling his units back again. Panther is just defending this this river here. Anton is realizing it's hopeless. I'm not gonna cross this river. You know, screw that. I'm pushing back. So he's not attacking there anymore. Oh, look at all these French poor people. Look at all of them. Rifles laying. Look at them. Some of them maybe drowned. Trying to get over. I probably got shot, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, like before, I will cut to the action to make sure you guys don't have to wait too long. Give me a sec. Alright guys, I'm back. Anton had to leave, and now I see the chaos. Look at all these units who just ran up here. Yeah, those are Anton's units that got taken over by an AI. So what do? They charge. So they're now attacking full on the left flank. Baazinga is still behind here, and he's not pushing up. Here we go. So one last crazy desperate attempt by the French to attack, and it kind of works, it kind of doesn't. It's a bit crazy, but the AI actually does manage to rout a few units of gas. Harry up here is facing this French army here. He's not attacking yet, which is pretty wise of him, to be honest. All these units here are now gone. Panther is still defending this line here. He's not moving his units anywhere at the moment. Crazy fight in the city now. I think they're now shooting through the windows. Yeah, here we go. Destroying the windows to shoot out. The city center is being defended in every building now. There's also guys here. This cavalry unit here is pulling back. I think it's because Gas was telling everybody, guys, we just lost the town. Kinda need your help right now. Harry's still, I believe, not moving. No, He's waiting for this French army here to make a move. It's almost over. One army coming over to reinforce the middle town. I actually do believe this one is Panther's army. Yeah. He's also sending cavalry over the bridge to come and help the town which is now being pushed back. Crazy chaotic right now because the AI is just doing stuff. There's no logic at all. He just charges with his bayonet. That's a tactic too. I mean, let's not get arrogant. Ah, no general died. Probably the AIs. Excuse me. Yeah, like I said, what happens is that these units here are being beaten back by the rallying units of gas, and these units here are eventually being defeated by the cavalry that is circling around them. So it's, you know, it's really it was a great battle. I have to admit, I really did enjoy myself a lot. But it's yeah, it's over. But like I said, I really enjoyed myself. Look at that second line of defense inside the town. These guys are never gonna make it. But it was really great. So what I will do now is I will go to the end screen and then we can discuss the amount of units that were available and how it went. So see you guys soon. Alright guys, here it is. This is the end screen. As you can see, I lost almost everybody. Killed 1400, lost 1900. Way too many. So this is the kills. The highest kills is the second guy here. I think that's Gas. He killed 2000. We kind of had a similar amount of men, I guess. But we just lost a lot more. They lost a lot. This is the avant-garde. It's the advanced guard of the Russians. They didn't lose so many. It's because this is because it's Panther and he pulled back. Now had Panther been engaged and attacked, I think the game would have been done easier. But well, this is how it goes. So a great game, and I hope to see you another game soon. Thank you.